Hey everyone, this is Kid Fisto here, and today we're going to be doing a comic review. Yes, that's right, I'm trying something new. So today we'll be reviewing the Star Wars Son of Dathomir comic series, all 4 issues, because they've already all come out. 3 and number 4, the newest one, and this final Dark Horse comic. So, if you have not read these, I'm going to do a spoiler-free review. And encourage you, first off, if you are a fan of the Clone Wars, you will love these comics. They are probably the best Star Wars comics I've read in terms of story. I mean, that's kind of obvious because they were adapted off of a script for the Clone Wars, so it's kind of like, well, of course they're going to be awesome. And so these comics are adapted off of the story of Darth Maul after the Lawless episode. So the Darth Maul arc in Season 5, where he takes over Mandalore, pretty much takes control of the entire underworld, and with the Hutts and the Pikes, the spice dealers, which is pretty much drugs, and the Black Sun, which was cool because Black Sun's officially canon now. I think people always forget the stuff that the Clone Wars made officially canon. Black Sun is one of those. Anyway, so these issues follow after those episodes, and if you don't remember, they're on Netflix if you want to go watch them. That the end of the episode concludes with Darth Maul killing Satine, and Sidious killing Savage, and capturing him. And the very end is just Sidious electrocuting him in the square of, what's the planet called? Mandalore. So, it starts off pretty much right after those episodes where Darth Maul is, no spoiler, I'm just talking a little bit about the plot. Darth Maul is in a prison that, slight spoilers, the design of that prison we're probably going to see in Rebels. In fact, I'm pretty sure we will. Anyway, so that's a little cool. If you want to see that, just pick it up and be like, oh, it's the same prison. And anyway, so it starts off with him, and it follows Darth Maul, and we get some very interesting facts about him that are not known through any of the previous books, and it's officially canon, so if you want to pick that up right now. It's officially canon, and we get some nice facts about Darth Maul that we didn't know before. And he has a dark saber. That's why in this picture he uses the dark saber, and throughout the entire comic series, which is cool because I was a fan of that lightsaber. It was nice to see a different, black is pretty cool for the lightsaber color, and it sounded really cool. So the unique thing about these comics is that they have some really cool cover art. But other than that, when you're reading these comics, you can see the Clone Wars story as an episode playing out through your head. So when the people are speaking the lines, because it's off the script, you have people, you can imagine the voice actors doing that. So you can imagine Sam Witwer doing Darth Maul. You can imagine, I'm drawing a blank on his name. The guy who does Count Dooku, you can imagine him doing the voice and all these Death Watch soldiers. You can hear the sound, and you could just imagine these episodes and how cool they would have been on the screen. So it's cool we're still getting them in a story. And if you haven't picked them up, I recommend it. You can go and just check out your local comic shop. That's where I got all of mine. And it ends, and I'm going to get into spoiler territory now, so it's officially spoilers. It ends without Darth Maul dying, which is something that I wasn't expecting. So this final issue, number 4, it does not have Darth Maul die, which I wasn't expecting at all. And I was thinking, oh, he's probably going to die in this last one. I mean, because they got to conclude his character. And so now we're left with an interesting little, like, what's going to happen next to him? I mean, he's not captured in Sidious in this final issue. Sidious is not, he doesn't have him, so he's escaped. But at the end, Darth Sidious says, like, he's no longer a threat to our plans, Dooku. We don't need to worry about him. Their whole goal, this comic series, is Count Dooku and Sidious and Grievous trying to kill Mother Talzin because she's a threat. Because she created how Savage was a monster. She brought back Darth Maul back to like his former glory, pretty much. And so she was the real threat. So they went and they killed her. That's how this ends. Is General Grievous? I've already said I'm in spoiler mode, so General Grievous kills him. Epic. General Grievous is epic in these. If you like General Grievous, you have to pick these up, because he is so cool in these. And Count Dooku is cool too, but General Grievous, like, how he was in those old comics back in the day, like when they first introduced his character, he's like that in these. Just like a complete badass. So Darth Maul is gone, but his crime or underworld thing is scattered. So he pretty much has nothing now. He only has like a couple Mandalorian soldiers. So it's cool to see that progression and what's going to happen next to him now. You don't know if he's going to be in Rebels, if he's going to be in Episode 7 maybe. I mean, you don't know. And so these comics are a link to that, because if you don't read them, I mean, you don't have to understand the story of Darth Maul, but if you're a fan of Darth Maul and you loved the Clone Wars, you got to pick these up, because you can feel the Clone Wars through these. When you're reading them, you get that feeling of like you're watching an episode. So if you have a local comic shop, or if you don't, you can get them online. I recommend getting them. They were only $3.50 for me, and they're a nice addition to my collection. In fact, they inspired me to go out regularly and get new Star Wars comics. So Marvel's starting a new line, because Dark Horse, this was their last series, I think. One of their last series. And so, what a last series it was, though. And so, it actually inspired me to go out and get these comics regularly, and maybe even do reviews on the channel. So yeah, go to your local comic shop. If they don't have all 4 issues, which you should probably get, don't just get 1 or 2, because you'll miss parts of the story that are kind of crucial. Get them online. They're really good, and I hope you like this comic review. I might do some of these in the future, I might not. So, I'll see you later. Bye.